2. Perfect. Let me see if we're live. I think we should be good to go. Just want to double check everything. Make sure everything's golden. Boom. Go. Just want to double check everything. Oh, we're good to go. Where is this right here? Boom. Where's my chat? I'm going to keep the chat over to the right so I can see it. Little technical difficulties last time. What's going on, guys? So, Saturdays, here's what I want to do. I want to just pop in here. I want to answer any and all questions that you guys might have when it comes down to fitness. Ultimately, what I really want to do with this is really kind of link the two, because I find gaming and, fitness isn't something that, is always kind of tied in together. I feel like a lot of people just game very heavily, and they kind of put themselves in this hole where they don't have a lot of self-confidence. They have very low self-esteem. And, for me, when I was a kid, this is really all I ever really wanted. I wanted to be able to game. I wanted to make good money. I wanted to create an amazing place where I get to work, which is my office, and just decorate the shed a bit. We're just getting started. But I wanted to not just build an amazing account in game. I want to build an amazing account in life. That's the way I look at it. And I've talked about this last time. Everything in this life is just all skill acquisition, and that's all this game is skill acquisition. You get better at the things you're doing. So that's really what it comes down to, right? Right now, I'm gonna go kill some demonics. I'm trying to finish off my black demon task. This shit takes a while. I always got to do it in increments, just because it takes me a cool little bit just to just finish it all. I mean, at first I loved them, and now I'm getting to the point where I don't like them as much. They're definitely take a while. So let's see here. Cool, got that going. We'll do that. Started bringing a little bit of Alks to this as well, just because I stay for longer and longer now that I'm getting better at it. When I first got here, when I first started doing this, I think I was getting like maybe 10 kills, 15 kills, and I would come with a ton of food. Now I'm getting around like, anywhere from like 25 to 35. I'm fucking smashing this, which is good. I should be able to finish this in about like 2 more runs. So should be awesome. I'm missing just one more thing. With this game, I'm trying to finish some of the things on here and green log them, but I'm not going to go too hard. As you guys can see, I'm absolutely lucky with the Zenites. Got fed on those. Got 6 of them. I remember my girlfriend was in here one of the days, and she was my good luck charm, man. I was able to get like 2 literally back to back almost. I think it was like 5 kills apart. I'm still trying to get another one. I'm like, dude, these things are nice, even if you're not an Iron Man. These things are absolutely beautiful to see on the floor. You gotta love the gold. Gotta love the gold beams. So hopefully on this stream we can see one of those gold beams. Turn this bad boy on. Turn that off now. Boom, there we go. We're good to go. Oh my god. Switches are off right now. Bear with me, guys. They will come back. These were probably one of the best things that helped me out when it comes down to learning how to prayer switch, just because they're so demanding when it comes down to it. You got to be on it. If not, you're going to get smacked. We won't last a long time. You got to be quick with it. A big thing with these, though, it's really just staying on top of it. Is just kind of predicting it and being in the flow of it, too. I think a lot of people miss that. They kind of don't control the flow of it, and they're just being very reactive. versus being proactive. Like, start paying attention to what the next thing is going to be. Like right here, I already know he's going to switch. After this one, did it move? Boom. One hit. Boom. Easy. These got a lot easier for me. So did it move? So magic. If he would have moved right there, I would have switched over to melee, but no need for it. Always zeros. Always zeros. Didn't have piety on, so that's on me too. Moved on me. Boom. That's how you know. I keep forgetting to put that defender on. For a while, I was like, dude, the arc light sucks. And then now I'm smacking 51s. And I'm like, never mind. It's pretty damn solid. And this is why I bring the AUX. I'm back up right away. Boom. Lucky guess. I haven't done these for a while, so little rusty. Hoping for a Zenite here. That would absolutely help me. I'm trying to get the Bandos chest plate right now. It's probably the last little upgrade I need. He moved, so we're gonna get closer to him. That way he can attack me. And now I gotta start using. Now I gotta start using these because I got too much prayer. Pick that bad boy up. Boom. Wasn't even paying attention anymore. Barely dodged that. What is going on here? That's the only thing with these. You gotta be on that shit. For anybody considering getting the BOFA, absolutely worth it. And more prayer potions. I'm gonna do that. Take these. Easy. If you want this to be more AFK, you don't have to use the boosting prayers. I like doing it. It just increases my kills. And it helps me just continue practicing. Lucky guess. Nope. Barely made that one. Misclick like always. That's the only thing I gotta get better at. Just making sure that I'm clicking properly everywhere. These guys are absolutely worth it. They are absolute bank once you get them down. Nasty hit there. The switch right here. Dude. Just back to back, huh? That's cool. I'll take it. Take the coins. Heal up a little bit. Bam. It's so inaccurate. Eat these. So right here, I know my next hit. Boom. Switch over. I always do mage. I could do range, but I just find I always end up getting hit by mage, so I'd rather just protect mage. Makes my life a lot easier. Third hit. I'm gonna take those. I am missing all these. Absolute bank. Telling you guys. Done. I would have gotten that. Ah. All right. We're going to get better with this shit right now. Time to focus up. Come on now. Come on. And now that we're a little bit lower on supplies, I turn that off. Turn off my boostings, my boosting prayer. And now we just go in. Come on now. Beautiful. Use that right there. Bring all this stuff down. Keep it all nice and organized. Makes your life a little bit easier. Oh, we hitting. We hitting. There we go. Now we're hitting. It's always good to back away too, just so you force them to walk to you if they need to. I try to just smash this task as fast as I possibly can. Usually when I play this game, it's a whole lot of AFK. I throw the cannon down and just, you know, work on the side when this shit's running. No, it's the next one. Oh, we're smashing through this guy. We're hitting. I honestly love this fucking task. I love shit that's very engaging, that's forcing me to learn like new shit with it. This was the first one that I started doing where, again, it just forced me to understand mechanics a little bit more, and it just became fun because I had to overcome that little hurdle of learning how to pray, when to switch, the little mechanics they have, paying attention when to step back, and knowing how to be ahead of the curve with it. Once I'm not doing the whole prayer switches or piety and augury, it gets a lot easier just because I get to focus on just two things. Like right here, it's just so much easier. As you probably noticed, I haven't really taken any hits. That's the beauty of it. Once you get this down, it gets so much easier. Bank is being made right now. Is the only thing with it too. It's just so packed everywhere. Let me see. I'm gonna hop. 3:30 is always pretty packed. Hop roll should be fine. Hoping for a sharp drop here. That would be clutch. I haven't enough prayer for a while. I gotta start using my specials. I always forget about them just because they're so inconsistent. See what I mean? Both zeros. Easy. Boom. Come on, man. Ooh, I think it's been probably like 400 kills since I've gotten my last Zenite, so we're on drop rate though. We're on drop rate. I have 6 for 1800, which is pretty. Oh, I know I switched there. It's ridiculous. 1 out of 300, so yeah, I'm pretty much on drop rate. So we should be getting one pretty soon. I'm going to heal up here just because I know that when he switches, it's going to be major range. And I could take a hit if I don't play on the right one. There we go. going to take that bad boy. And we're actually going to use this real quick. We'll restore up. That switched too fast. I think I'd only gotten one hit on me and then it switched. I love when these hits are so consistent. You're just switching off every two. Get a little smack in before I back up. Boom. With a spec, wasn't a good one, but we hit it. All that matters there. Boom. Switch in there. And then we back out again. Oh, those are smooth. Those are beautiful. I love that shit right there. It's coming forward. You can see it stall a little bit too. And you're like, okay, it's coming towards me. I know, I clicked it. What's going on there? Should be able to finish this pretty quickly. Oh, no, never mind. Wrong shit. Now we go. Should be able to finish this task pretty quickly after this. Just a few more. Even without the set night, this thing's absolutely worth doing. Like, look at this. I made 3 mil off it. With no task. Inconsistent. Inconsistent. Oh man, my clicks are off right now. My hand is cramping a little bit. Come on. Give me Zenite, homie. Give me a Zenite. If I get a Zenite, I think that should be enough to get me the Bandos chest plate. And I think next my grind is going to be a little bit of Sarah and Bandos. Wrong click. There we go. A little bit of Sarah and Bandos. I want to grind out 99 range at God Wars Dungeon, which is going to be it's going to be a beefy one. It's going to take a while. 750k away. So hopefully, maybe like 2 or 3 drops there while I'm doing 99 range. That'd be phenomenal if we did end up getting that. And now that I don't have a lot of food left, I am just trying to get the most kills I possibly can with prayer on. Just so I can maximize my DPS on here. Hopefully you guys are having a killer weekend though. Oh, nice. There we go. Now we're back in business. Looking pretty healthy on supplies right now. So we should be able to get this down to about like 25 by the end of this. That's the goal. One hit, back up. One hit, back away. Also, not too long ago, I joined Clan so we can do bosses and stuff like that. There's a lot of cool shit in this game, and coming back to it, I definitely want to really experience the end game grind, being able to go on raid and shit like that. I think it's gonna be awesome, and get a chance for those massive drops. Dude, always. Always hit zeros with those specials. Whenever I can, I'm going to get the Saradomin Godsword. That is absolutely clutch here. Saves you so much. You're able to stay here for the longest time because you rarely got to rely on sharks. So if you're smart with your prayer, makes the biggest difference. Bait it over here. Boom, perfect. Perfect. I usually try and stay in this corner. It's just so much easier to see. The angles in the other, and like on the other side of the room, are just so funky. I hate it. Barely made that. One take off, and I would have taken a hit from that thing. I hate when he gets in melee range because then I know there's a chance for me to get hit. And that's kind of unavoidable there. If you're trying to like just kind of negate all damage, it's probably going to be impossible just because you have that. So it's like a 50-50 chance. Remember, 50-50 chance that you're going to pray right, and if not, you're going to take that hit, which, you know, again, it's totally fine. Unavoidable. Oh man, this is beautiful. I love when I get into flow like this. This is probably going to refresh my aggro if I go over there, so kind of want to avoid it. There we go, perfect. Bring him over here. Do it for the stream. Drop us that night. Took it from this guy. So don't want to be a dick because I know because I'm like sometimes I'll be juggling and they'll take them away from me, so just don't want to be an ass about it. You know, if they need it back or they want it back, I will give it back to them. But prayer potion is expensive, so we taking them. And wait a little bit longer, see if anybody pops in here, wants to ask some questions. And then I will pop out. Gotta start getting ready. Me and my girl are gonna go on a date today. One thing we do a lot, and I highly recommend if you're in a relationship, is you know, it's just setting some quality time for sure. I think a lot of times we get so wrapped up in day to day that we kind of forget that we need to be very purposeful in everything that we do, you know? me and my girl are both busy, so we have to set that time. And during that time is being intentional. It's not just spending time and still being on your phone. We're usually kind of blocked off everything, and the reason why we do that is because, again, like, with time, you want to, when you're spending time with your partner, you gotta be very intentional about it. It isn't just like, I'm gonna kind of show up here and there. It's like, no, like, what can we do to make sure that we are spending that quality time with one another, because it does matter. That's the second hit. There's the third hit right here. And then boom. It goes such a long way. Truly, truly does. Get back here. You're the only one not praying range, and I like starting off with the range just because I know that there's only two styles you can hit me with versus attacking melee. Then there's three styles, so I ain't taking my chances on that. There we go. And now we're gonna move you this way. I'll take that. That's still a pretty good one. Pot up. Fully. Can I out this? Is that a pretty good out? Oh, beautiful. Yep. Out that bitch. Okay. Nice, alright. We finally hit a good spec. Be ahead of the curve. Back to what I was saying, though, you got to be so intentional about everything you're doing in your life. It's not just about just kind of showing up. There's that saying, showing up is half the battle, and like reality, no, it's not, because you can show up to something and not actually even be there, which is something a lot of people do. They're not actually present with their partner. They're not actually doing the things that are, they're actually there with the partner. They're doing other things while they're there with whatever event or whatever thing they've planned out. And when you do that, I mean, it takes away from the whole experience, because you're not actually being there, right? And we always want to make sure we're being there. That's why for us, we have to set that time aside. And again, like, when you're there and you're actually giving that person that undivided attention, you're making them feel cared for. They know that you are fully paying attention to everything that you guys are saying. It makes a massive, massive difference. And, I coach older people, which is still kind of interesting, because, when I share with them what I do in my relationship, they're like, oh, that's awesome. I should implement that in mine. And yeah, absolutely, you should. When it comes down to it, it doesn't matter what age you are, where you're at in your relationship. These things that I'm talking about, like, they go a really long way wherever you're at. Because, again, if you're in the beginning, you're obviously going to have to, grow that. You're going to have to obviously grow that with them. So, the more you get to talk to them, the more you get to ask questions about, you know, what you're doing in the relationship, if you could be better or anything like that. It's gonna make a massive difference. One of the things that I love about my girlfriend, and you know, this is something she did, I think it was probably like a few months into dating, and it was very different for me because nobody had ever done it in the past before. But I remember she was just like, hey, you know, like, you know, off this month, like, did I make you feel loved? You know, did I do something that, you know, made you feel wanted? Did I do anything that, you know, really meant a lot to you? And again, it just goes back to taking inventory of our life, taking inventory of, you know, what we're doing together. And, you know, the fact that she was asking that showed me like, okay, she's in this, like she really wants to get better, improve, and you know, be part of this relationship as a whole, right? So for us, like we do that a lot. We take inventory into things that we're doing well, what we're not doing well, and it allows us to improve in our relationship because again, we're aware of the things that we need to improve on without being aware of stuff like what are you gonna do, you know? So just like fitness, right? We're looking at numbers, we're tracking data. Same thing here. Like we're looking to assess where we can improve and what we can do better. So, I mean, maybe you guys can take a little bit away from that. Obviously, I don't know. I'm not here to, you know, tell you guys how to run your relationship, but you know, I think for us, we have a pretty successful relationship, and this has definitely been the best relationship I've ever had. So, thought I'd drop that little gem in there for you guys. These guys drop a little bit more food and prayer potions. I might be able to finish the task off here. Oh, did not have my prayer on. Back up so I know if he's going to get closer or not. Boom. I'm going to back off again. Beautiful. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the live stream there. If you guys want me to dive into anything specific, like always, these are going to be the Q&As. This is going to be where we dive into everything, and I give you guys more in-depth answers because I want to make sure that, you know, you guys know what's going on. You guys aren't just following a lot of this stuff that fitness gurus on Instagram are talking about, because a lot of it is just bullshit, if we're being honest. And you know, I want to give you guys what will actually be useful. So we'll catch you guys next time. Appreciate y'all.